Alright, so the September OCG ban list is out. And I'm just gonna go through the cards. Anyways, they pretty much killed Spellbooks and Dragon Rulers. Well, at the same time, actually, I don't know. Evil Swarms are pretty much left out. The only reason Evil Swarms were good was because they stopped Spellbooks and Dragon Rulers. So, they'll still be good, but... Anyways, first off, they banned all the baby dragons. Burner, Lightning, Recant, and Stream. Because without the baby dragons, you can't really play Dragon Rulers anymore. Because the baby dragons allowed you to special summon them out from the deck, which they were just really good. Without the baby dragons, you can still use the bigger ones, and what they really wanted to do with the bigger ones was to have them incorporated into other decks, and instead people built a deck entirely around them. So with this, people will no longer build Dragon Ruler decks, and instead they'll just use the big ones into other decks like they were meant to use in the first place. So like Pebble will be used in Gadgets, and Burner will be used in Fire Fist, and I can still use the Water one in my Nimble Swarm deck, and so on and so on. And they banned Spellbook of Judgment, which was the only reason spellbooks were OP in the first place. Without Judgment, they're kind of meh. And then on to the limited. First, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Rooster. I don't really play Fire Fist, so I don't really care about that. I actually don't really like Fire Fist either. Genex Ally Birdman and Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. Those two cards combo together really well. It's not really a surprise they're both on there. Well, actually, it is kind of a surprise. Why would they put a field spell card on there? I know it's good. It combos well with Genex Ally Birdman, but not really that well. I guess they were just predicting something. Mermail Abyssteus. That card's good if you discard the Atlantean Dragoon with it as well. You get to search out two cards. But I'm surprised I don't have the Atlanteans on here, and they have that one. Because Mermails are really annoying to go against. And then there's Wind-Up Shark Limited. That makes sense. His effect was kind of crazy to begin with. And they also unlimited Magician, which surprises me. That they would unlimit that guy and then put Wind-Up Shark at limit. Because Magician is way better. Whatever. Anyways, let's continue on the list. Trishula, Dragon Ruler of the... No, just Dragon of the Ice Barrier. That card put back at limited, which means Plant Synchros are back, because that card is amazing. Number 11, Big Eye, limited. They really should just ban him out, because at limit you can still use him pretty much the same way you used him before. Limiting that guy doesn't really hurt him at all. Super Reju, limited. If they already destroyed Dragon Rulers, I don't really see the point in just limiting this card. Spear, they should just get rid of that card. It's so annoying. Semi-limit, Gladiator Beast Bestiari. Looks like you can probably play Glad Beast again, but I doubt it. There's so many anti-Gladiator Beast cards that card... Well, the real reason you use that one is to contact fusion into his fusion form, which allows you to destroy two cards. But Starlight Road stops that pretty nicely. Semi-limit Gorz, that was a huge surprise, because Gorz, the Emissary of Darkness, was actually limited on its release. It was never unlimited. And then they put it at semi, so I guess they're just testing it out to see how that would play. Which is awesome, because I have a couple... Well, I don't know. I'll find out a way to use that. Neo-Spacian Grandmolar 2? Meh, no one really uses them anyway. Black Whirlwind, I guess they're trying to make Black Wings a thing again. Black Whirlwind could have been semi-limited as soon as they put MST back up to 3. Surprised it took them this long. Fire Formation Tenki. I'm surprised it's not limited, actually. That card is searched out so easily through Fire Fist. And it's only semi. It's still pretty much going to be... It does slow down a little bit, I guess. Chaos Sorcerer. I don't really know why he's even on the list. He's not even that great. He should just be unlimited. Alright, and then the newly unlimited card, Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi kind of sucks. It's a really good side-in to stop Jogan, the Spiritualist, or annoying cards that have annoying effects. Wind Up Magician shouldn't be unlimited. That card's crazy. Advanced Ritual Art, unlimited, which means Demise decks can probably make a comeback. Emergency Call, unlimited. I was actually surprised when I got back into the game and I found it at 2. Putting it at 2 doesn't really do anything. Putting it back at 3 also doesn't really change heroes much. Pot of Duality at 3. That's kind of ridiculous. Pot of Duality is a hand neutral card that works good in almost any deck. But it does have that you can't special summon the turn you use it, which is quite a drawback. Reasoning at 3, amazing. That means there are so many decks you can run with Reasoning. And putting it at 2 was awesome. Putting it at 3 is just amazing. Now if only they would change Monster Gate to 2 or 3 as well, you could run the Creator decks again. I'm gonna do so much experimenting with Reasoning at 3. Scapegoat at 3. I don't really know anyone who could possibly use Scapegoat for anything but a Destiny Hero Plasma deck. And Mirror Force at 3. It's just gonna make that card even more annoying. Mirror Force is really the only way to stop Obelisk. And at 3 it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass because I know everyone's gonna be running it at 3. You'd be crazy not to. It's just so good. Alright, and there's also one more thing. They're thinking about doing new ban lists every November, February, April, and July. So 4 times a year instead of twice. Which means decks won't be as OP for as long as they are. So no whole format being dominated by spellbooks and dragon rulers, and no other decks really standing a chance against them. I think that's pretty neat.